Why do we have to be in a sense of panic about it all the time?
Look at other countries around the world, Chris. I mean, we've had 600 people die in the last 24 hours. Have we gotten used to that? That's more people than have died during this entire pandemic in other countries. They don't have a therapeutic, they don't have a vaccine. This didn't have to happen. The sense of inevitability, right, that I think you're describing, that I think a lot of people have sort of resigned themselves to, it's not inevitable. It's a pain. Yeah, this is tough. This is Mother Nature sort of fighting back, I guess, in some ways, but this did not have to happen. When you cite these numbers of millions of people get infected, hundreds of thousands of people going to die. By the way, that IMHE model that you just cited, 200,000 people would die by October 1st, I believe they say. Keep in mind, Chris, back when we were talking about this in April, they were saying 60,000 people would die by August 4th. That was the model then. We're twice that essentially now, and it's the middle of June. So not only are we doing bad, we're doing far worse than even the model suggested at the time.
Then why would the president do what he's doing, Sanjay? Because look, you don't have any better data than his guys do, right? I mean, they're the ones studying all this at the CDC. He's having his rally in Tulsa. Forget about the optics of where he's going to do it and when he's going to do it. But no mask, mask optional, social distancing not necessary. Let's pack it in. Let's have record numbers. Why is that okay? Like, who's telling him that's okay?
It's not okay. No, I can't imagine anyone is telling him this is okay. I mean, you heard Vice President Pence sort of justifying it today, but I think even he was sort of searching for the language to make this okay. Nobody is saying this is okay. Let me show you the CDC. They put risk factors on different kinds of gatherings, right? As you might guess, a virtual gathering is going to be the lowest risk. The gathering that we're talking about here is the highest risk, right? 20,000 capacity, I believe, in this particular arena. That's the number of people they want in there. There'll be no physical distancing. It's indoors, obviously, people coming from all over the place, many of them elderly. They're then going back to their communities. You're putting people shoulder to shoulder, masks optional. The virus is the virus, Chris. I mean, we've been talking about this for 5.5 months. The virus hasn't changed in all this. It's a contagious virus. And that scenario there is the worst case. I cannot believe that in the middle of June, after all that we've learned about this pandemic, that would even be a possibility. And it looks like it's actually going to happen. By the way, we have learned other good things as well in terms of what might work, Chris. Masks, went back and forth on masks. Take a look at the numbers. The question often comes, I have the virus. What's the likelihood I would spread it to you if I did not have a mask on? About 17.5%, they say.
Wow.
This is early evidence. If you have a face mask on, it's 3%. It's about a 6-fold improvement, mitigation in spread. It's not perfect, but it makes a difference. You want to get back to some sort of normalcy. You want to have the freedoms to go out and stuff like that. It probably should involve wearing a mask for the reasons I'm showing you there. The data is becoming clear. So I don't know how to answer your first question, who says this is okay. My guess is nobody says it's okay.
Well, we know one guy does. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, thank you very much for being a voice of reason and science, as always. Be well.